You're watching PTV.
The new Kodak Colorburst 250 instant camera and the tree trimming.
I'll let them start trimming the tree. Hurry home.
You know, he doesn't have to miss anything. Open it.
It's a Kodak instant camera, huh?
The Kodak Colorburst 250, the new instant camera with a convenient built-in flash.
You missed trimming the tree, Ray?
Not really.
Oh, beautiful.
It's the gift that starts giving instantly.
PTV
You're watching PTV Live Holiday.
PTV Live Holiday Edition is brought to you by our patrons. Kristin Kohs at the Sanctuary in Pleasant Hill, California. Gene G. Jr. Christi Turner. CandyMom 15. On the Porch with Todd and Ken. Matt and Tyler. Bay Area Doors. Chili Willy's Smokehouse Barbecue. Let's Celebrate TV. And the Orlando Guy.
You're watching PTV Live Holiday Edition. Starring Arnie D. Herrera, Doug Silva, Ben D. Herrera, and Sherry Ketzel. Featuring all your favorite Christmas crafts with Sherry, holiday drink recipes, and holiday home decorating tips from the boys, holiday shopping, and so much more. It's time now for PTV Live.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to PTV Live. I'm Arnie.
I'm Doug.
I'm Ben.
I'm Sherry.
It is the holiday edition, especially for tonight. Hallmark Channel movie reviews. And just as a reminder, we are now in December. It is 23 days until Christmas.
We're in our last burn month. I'm so sad.
I am sad about that too.
It goes so fast.
Yeah, it's good on that.
I have to go race off.
Oh,
the cake.
that's right. Doug has to race off. He is monitoring.
Sorry, peace out. I gotta go.
No, not go. He's just stepping up for a second. He is checking on a coffee cake. I worked with him on that. That's beeping now. We put it together. I've got one cake for the office and one cake for us. So it's going to be a nice little coffee cake for the morning. I'm looking forward to it.
Nothing for us over here?
If you want some eggnog coffee cake, Ben, you're welcome to, but I don't know that you like eggnog. Yeah, exactly.
I'd like it.
Okay. Well,
I feel like Howie Mandel.
Sherry, we'll see if we can save a piece for you for tomorrow, for Saturday.
That would be great.
Yeah. Okay, great. Oh, let me turn on the tree. You know, we need to be festive.
Well, considering it's already December and your place has been already decorated for 17 months.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That is very true.
I feel so behind the 8-ball with our tree. I just unboxed ornaments today.
Well, you'll get there.
And then I leave tomorrow.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I have to finish lighting the tree. That'll be done tonight after dinner, after the show.
And I'm not taking all my ornaments out this year either.
I think she's focused on Hallmark and Shiny Bright.
Yeah.
Well, in this case, Paul says that he's movied out. Yeah, it was quite a weekend.
Very unnecessary.
A lot of movies.
Very, very unnecessary.
Well, we'll get into that. But right now, let's check out where Chatty is in the forest. A Christmas Story tree. This is one of Doug's favorites.
Oh my God, that thing is now staring at me while asleep. It's watching me while I fart and scratch myself in the morning. Come on, that thing is now peeping at me. You have it in the bathroom, and now you have it where it's beside the bed. It's watching me sleep. Oh, come on. You gotta rotate that thing out of the bedroom.
You know what? Somebody has to keep an eye out on you, Doug. So it might as well be Chatty.
Come on. I mean, he must like what he wants. It looks like he knows what he likes because look at that smile.
Better Chatty than one of us.
Ugh.
Oh God, it's staring at me.
I didn't
know it was staring at me.
I've got one thing to say, and that is that Ralphie looks photoshopped into that picture.
Yeah, he's not.
It's not. It's just
He's not. The
camera.
The camera's just picking it up that way.
Yeah,
Isn't it weird?
That is staring straight down me while I sleep.
think it might be the light behind him that's outlining him, making him look like he's just like plastered in there.
That's true. He is kind of glowing there. But yeah, that's just the lighting. But yeah.
Oh, God. I didn't even know that thing was there. Okay, it's got to rotate out of the room.
Okay. Chatty will no longer be in the bedroom.
Yeah.
Okay? Okay. Let's make a
little peeping thing, a little peeping ornament.
We have a lot to get through tonight from movies, and we're going to need a drink. Let's do a cocktail. I have decided that I wanted some more eggnog. Actually, Doug wanted.
Well, we have to drink this eggnog. It's open and expired today.
So we want to make sure that it is consumed.
So that's why we made this coffee cake, which looks okay. We're not sharing it. We didn't record it for the YouTube because we don't know if it's nasty.
Yeah, we want to test it first. We like to test our recipes before we share them with people.
This recipe came from the milk carton, so I doctored it up a skosh.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. But in the case of this cocktail, this is an espresso eggnog, and I wanted to go ahead and see about making it. Why
do you keep on sighing?
I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so I've already started by putting ice in the tin, so it's ready to go with that. I'm going to go ahead and add some dark rum. And I'm doing a double because Doug and I are each having a drink tonight. Richard's not here, so why in the world?
He'll be on a plane in 48 hours.
Yeah. So this is a Kraken. Oh yeah, man.
Release the Kraken.
There we go. It's black spice rum.
I'm collecting rum.
So I'm doing a black spice rum for a dark rum in this particular recipe. Doug,
so you're doubling everything there?
Yes, because Doug and I are each having one cocktail tonight.
Oh,
there's a lot to talk about tonight for this movie. Yeah. So, and then for this one, this is a favorite I know of Pete and Phil of Let's Celebrate TV.
Mr. Black.
Using Mr. Black cold brew coffee liqueur.
Just like The Simpsons, Mr. Black.
This is a nice one. I really like this
from Australia.
Liqueur. And it takes an ounce for the cocktail, but I'm putting in 2 shots because we're each having one. So,
we got to stock up.
Yes. There
we just opened it up. Now we're going to get skimpy. We make what's called an eggnog White Russian. Absolutely delicious.
Yeah, and then the North Pole News Dispatch sent us a couple of mugs. Very kind of him. He's got his podcast.
He's good people.
Yes, Ken is wonderful. But I made some espresso and made it in this mug, so I'm going to go ahead and pour that espresso in.
How much?
2 ounces. And then it's got a little bit of vanilla in this, but also 4 ounces of eggnog per drink. So I'm putting in a cup of eggnog in that.
A little boozy.
Yeah, it is a little boozy.
Definitely going to be rocking around the Christmas tree on this sucker.
Yeah, definitely. And then I have a pinch of salt and a dash of nutmeg. So I'm going to throw that in.
Wow.
Salt and is that Himalayan sea salt?
Nope, just kosher salt. So let me go ahead and shake this up. I'm going to strain it into a couple of glasses.
Now, there's no ice involved in this one?
No, well, there's ice in the cocktail. It's in the cocktail shaker, but not in the glasses.
Yeah, well, considering that you don't really want the ice to dilute the eggnog.
Right. No, I don't want it to coagulate. Commercially prepared eggnog is the best. There is a vintage eggnog thing I'm going to make from 1955.
Okay.
It's going to be terrifyingly delicious.
I'll give one to Doug.
I know I'll eat it because it has everything I like.
Hopeful.
and I'm going to give one to myself. Let me change our camera angle so that we can
It
sample it.
smells amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's give it a try.
Oh, wow.
That's really good.
Oh my gosh.
This
It's
one,
almost chocolatey.
yeah, almost chocolatey, but there's no chocolate in it.
Because it has coffee.
It's coffee with the
You'd
eggnog.
probably
So,
like that.
yeah.
I probably would like that. Yeah.
I think so too, Sherry. We'll have to
Oh,
get
this is absolutely amazing.
We might be able to try these on Saturday. So
Yeah, because I
this
never did get my Thanksgiving drink.
no, you didn't. We did not make turkey teenies.
Oh, it was
Nope.
a little chaotic here. It was.
With 18 people in the house, it was a little crowded. So
It was a bit extra.
Especially with all those trees.
It would taste even better in a martini glass. Yeah, I believe it would.
I love this.
Okay.
I absolutely love this.
Well, this is normally when we go into the Hallmark Channel movie review, being that we have the drink in hand, but being that it is going to be a longer segment, it's going to be after the break. So let's do a very quick segment of what's new at Trader Joe's.
What's new at Trader Joe's?
Okay, Ben, I'm presenting your camera because I know you have the package.
Yeah, these are sugared rice cracker stars.
Oh.
Okay.
What are the
the rice.
There's 13 pieces
Per
that give you
serving?
25 grams of carbohydrates.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's not bad.
So you're eating a couple of them.
Let me
I
try
better
this.
not like.
Here we go.
Oh, Mars concerned. We're
Yeah,
out of
this is gonna
We're out of sequence.
this is gonna piss people off. Here we go.
They're not bad. They remind me of Captain Crunch.
A little bit like Captain Crunch. I'm trying to just. Oh, it's coating my mouth.
So does Captain Crunch.
You know it's not good after this eggnog thing. I would pass. Not happening. You sullied my
Matt,
eggnog.
now Matt does work at Trader Joe's. He loves these things.
They're good.
Yeah,
He
they're not.
has no choice.
Yeah. And there is our friend Jim.
Can we get some more sunshine, please?
Jim has his show More Sunshine Please on Tuesday nights, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific on his channel, More Sunshine Please. Ben, would you buy?
I would.
Ben, judging from how you responded, I would say you're not going to buy those again.
Probably not. There's so many snacks out there already that I like to get. I don't need to put this one into the mix as far as I'm concerned. But it's not a bad snack. It's nothing that I think I would go back to.
You know, what's sad is
I'll
that.
have another one, please.
You want another one?
Yeah, please.
Oh, you like the sherry?
Yeah, but of course I'm famished, so anything's going to taste good. Shoe would probably taste good tonight.
She had an English muffin, and now she's chowing down on string cheese and rice crackers.
That's all I've had today.
Oh,
English muffin
yeah.
butter.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
not.
take that string cheese. Eat that string cheese, Sherry. Get that protein in. Okay.
Yeah, starving yourself does not make you lose weight.
We are going to take a quick break here. I believe it or not, we're taking a quick break at this time. And then we'll be right back. We'll have the Hallmark Channel movie review after our break. We'll be right back. You're watching PTV Live Holiday Edition. Join us Monday night, December 9th at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific for a special episode of PTV Live Holiday Edition. We will be interviewing television movie director Nicholas Humphreys. We've interviewed him before in the past. However, this year he has 3 films in the can for the Christmas season. We want to see what he's been up to and what these films are all about. So join us Monday night, December 9th at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific for PTV Live Holiday Edition.
Only on PTV.
for Christmas and Oreo cookies waiting for a special guest.
I'll just take a little rest.
Ho, 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 ho's that kid with the Oreo cookies, eating all the luscious chocolate, licking all the creamy middles, dunking all the crunchy cookies like he did when he was little. It's so hard to hide the kid inside with Christmas and O-R-E-O. Bisco.
And now, another decorating tip from Pepper Tree Villa. If you're like us, most years you will reuse decorations in the same places throughout your home. When we put up garlands, we will tie them in place with floral wire. We actually have pieces of floral wire stapled in place to make it easy every year to put our garlands in place. Doug refers to this as his Dr. Seuss wires. They look similar to the wires left on the wall by the Grinch in How the Grinch Stole Christmas. When we're done with garlands for the year, we simply keep the wires in place, just folding them back so that they are not seen. This simple trick makes it fast and easy to put up our garlands each year. And that's another decorating tip from Pepper Tree Villa.
You're watching PTV.
Hey. All right, everyone, we are back. We're going to be doing the Hallmark Channel movie reviews as soon as we check out our more Christmas crap delivery. Jim says PTV needs a tip to show me how to put a star at the top of my tree, keep it level and plumb.
Why is keeping people? Oh, it's just the stockings.
No, that's no Doug's tip of planting the plush on top of the Disney Grove would come in handy.
Oh yeah, it definitely would.
You
We can
stick
make
and
one.
wire a stick up at thing.
So I wanted to show this because well, let's see. Where's our oh well, here it is. This
honorary members of the Hallmark 2025.
It's the 2025 Hallmark Keepsake Ornament Club. It's my membership club card. So I'm happy.
It took forever to do it because Hallmark cannot. They were stupid. You put it in the shopping cart, it blew up. And then you had to call.
I found out what happened. They were having a problem with their online purchasing program, their software. And so it kind of totally destroyed it. Their service
Three times?
The service went down on Saturday, the first weekend that it was available. And then it still wasn't working on Monday when I went to go buy it.
Do you have the picture to show what's in the box? It's really great.
No,
there's a cookbook in it this year.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I have to place an order from my membership now.
Yeah, definitely. You don't want to miss that, Ben. Now, Ben, what did you have?
Well, our Japan connection, Alex, is hooking us up with a few things. Only this time, stuff isn't from Japan. This stuff is from Hawaii.
Oh. When did you go to
Hawaii.
He didn't go to Hawaii, but a coworker of his went to Hawaii.
Oh, and he sent a shopping list?
No. This coworker brought him a bunch of stuff, and he had asked for a couple of things because he knew what we liked by watching us on the show.
Okay.
But this was a bonus. This came to him, and he's passing it on to you because the flavor is called pikaki.
The scent.
Or the scent.
I would never eat pikaki.
I'm sorry.
Ooh.
So she got a little gift bag.
Oh, that's nice.
And
oh, it smells wonderful.
He went to Target because stuff came to Hawaii from Hawaii for me and Sherry, but he didn't want to leave you guys out, so he brought you a Target bear.
Awesome.
That's cute.
Oh, perfect. He'll be with the Target tree.
And I got a Hawaiian Gudetama.
Oy vey.
Present his camera, Arnie, so that everybody can take a look at this guy. Oh, this is sweet.
Yeah,
Thank
you're
you.
definitely a 14-year-old Japanese little girl.
Yeah, that's fine. But then we also got an ornament from Starbucks.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh,
that's great, Ben.
For Hawaii.
Oh, thank you. That's going to be wonderful.
Yep.
And I have one coming after Christmas being hand delivered from England. So
Not London. Does it say the UK or does it say London?
I don't know what it says.
But that's...
It's from Europe.
Yeah, I have one of those coming from Denver and also Colorado. So 2 ornaments for that. I have.
Those were good states.
Yeah.
I like them.
Yeah, I like Colorado. Beautiful state. So, everyone, this is what this show is all about tonight. This is the Hallmark Channel movie reviews. We have a lot to get through, so let's get started. See that? Oh, I'll turn that off for now. We'll get to that.
We had no life this weekend. Hallmark.
Oh my gosh.
Enough.
You're sounding like Nicolas Cage's character in Moonstruck. I have no life.
No. But I did everything I wanted to get done in the house.
Okay. This was quite a challenging weekend to make sure that we saw all 7 films. Ben, you woke up extra early to watch the last one this morning, didn't you?
Well, part of it. I was falling asleep last night, and I didn't want to miss the scintillating story that was the final movie of the weekend.
Oh, be quiet. I watched all 7 and then a couple extra from Hallmark Mystery Channel.
You're retired.
Yeah, you're retired.
As you can see down here, we have all 7 logos of the films. Let's get started with Thursday night. We had Debbie May Comer's Joyful Mrs. Miracle. Debbie May Comer is a fiction writer, and Hallmark uses a lot of her stories as basis for movie plots.
I have a shelf full of her books, Christmas related books.
That's great.
Oh, she's an amazing author.
Mrs. Miracle is one of them.
Yeah. In this case, this is 3 adult siblings return to their childhood home at Christmas to honor their late grandmother's wishes and try to agree on new leadership for the family's company, a place on the board. Enter Annie Merkel, who poses as an estate planner and uses her special brand of Christmas magic to help the family find common ground and rekindle their bonds. Actually, that's a very good summary of the film.
Yeah.
And
it's about time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they hit this out of the park for the first one.
They did. Hello from Hanoi.
So they hit it right off. When they gave us the first one of the 7, thank God they gave us an amazing movie.
Mrs. Miracle's an ongoing series of stories. I believe this is the 4th film, 3rd actress to play the role after Doris Roberts did it twice, and then Caroline Ray played it once. And now it was Rachel Boston who brought more of a youthful sense to the role.
Yeah.
I liked
in it.
It was a nice take.
Amazing.
Yeah.
It was a great take. I loved her Mary Poppins bag where she was grabbing everything. Yes. If you have not watched the movie,
Watch for that when you see it,
It
because
was very Mary Poppins. Yeah, they were going all kinds of Mary Poppins on it.
yeah, yeah. And what did you say about thugs? Is that what you said? Oh my gosh, thugs!
Yeah, thugs. They had thugs in this movie.
They were gonna chop off the kid guy's arm, his fingers. I mean,
Yeah, they were threatening one of the children that came back to try to get one of the parts on or places on the board of the company that their grandmother had left behind. And all he did was spend everybody's money. And by the end of the film, everyone had his back saying, we're all responsible. We're going to help you out.
yeah, everybody grew a heart just like the Grinch.
It took them a while to get there. It did take them a while.
There was a lot of
proper form of a Hallmark Christmas movie.
I mean, to be fair, they were estranged for quite a while.
Yeah, a lot of bickering when they saw each other.
Now, this was a superior Hallmark movie when you can have a lot of different storylines and they clip a lot along and they work.
Yeah.
So Hallmark, you can do it. It's just you fail miserably most of the time. But you can have multiple stories and everybody has a life and you could tie them all in and you could keep it going.
So we gave this one very high marks.
Oh, it was amazing.
9s and 10s on the Gold Crown scale.
It was an enjoyable film.
It was. That was Thanksgiving night. So let's go ahead and check out one of
Maybe
two
it was
films.
the tryptophan that we were all like consumed, but
I was sleepy, but that movie kept me up.
No, it was a good solid entry in their Christmas canon.
Because I watched it in bed and it was great. I didn't fall asleep at all.
Then Black Friday.
For the next 3 days, Hallmark premiered 2 movies back to back. I think their intention was that the movie that they would start the evening on was probably not going to be as good as the second film in their normal premiere time slot. But as we witnessed, this was not the case. Enter A 90s Christmas. Workaholic lawyer Lucy Miller is celebrating her promotion alone on Christmas Eve when a mysterious rideshare experience transports her back 25 years to 1999. Will this magical journey help her rewrite her future or leave her destined to be alone? This was
oh, you're missing now, John and Daniela. This was actually an amazing movie.
We really enjoyed this one. It's your typical time travel film where it's the butterfly effect. If you affect something in your past, it has repercussions for your future. We did not know if this was going to be bad or good for her. It's a Hallmark film. It's going to be good, of course.
Well, the same thing happened during the original Back to the Future, where when something happened in the picture that Marty McFly held, something would start disappearing. In this case, the woman who had traveled back in time 30 years had an offer letter to be partner of a law firm, and portions of the letter started to disappear.
Yeah. Starting with the letterhead.
It was a direct ripoff of Back to the Future.
It was Back to the Future all over. Yeah, it was completely.
I liked it. I liked it. It was a fun ride.
Because she was kept on told, don't do anything, don't change anything, don't change anything. And then when she started changing everything, the 12 Days of Christmas song kept on coming up, which was really nice. And at the very end, I mean, the 12 Days of Christmas song was playing all over because she was changing her life for what it should have been, because what she had, the life currently, was a mess.
I think the best point was when she told her best friend, when you hear the word iPhone, buy a lot of stock.
Now she's probably rich because of that.
I thought that was the best line.
Yeah, that was the best. That was cute because the iPhone changed everything.
That coupled, I won't destroy it for Daniela.
They know. It's Back to the Future.
No. I was going to say one of the lines of the movie and why he always calls her lobster. But I won't say why. Just go ahead and watch the film.
Yeah,
it's cute. But this one was one of those films that we really enjoyed. It was a fun ride.
Wow.
Paul Our Hallmark savant gave it 4 Ben burritos, which is equivalent to 8 gold crowns on our scale.
And we did 8.
Yeah.
First one was 9. Nothing was a 10, even though they were really good because our standards are very high.
Doug didn't give it a 10. Sherry, you gave Mrs. Miracle a 10.
I did.
You gave it a 10. I gave it a 9. This one I gave it an 8.
Okay. Second film on Friday night, which was supposedly supposed to be better than A 90s Christmas, was Deck the Walls. Rose's brother Sal is responsible for a Christmas charity house flip in their suburban Colorado hometown. When a budget crisis puts this important project in danger, Rose returns during the holidays to try and save the day. This starred Wes Brown and Ashley Greene. I'm a fan of Wes Brown. He does great films. I remember him.
Good people. Yeah, I like him.
I liked him in Christmas Cookies when he was the owner of the company of
He's done a lot of
the
good.
town. The whole town revolved around Christmas Cookies. But in this film, he was a contractor. And he was working with a partner to get the house done in time for Christmas Eve.
He was actually referred to as a Neanderthal contractor.
Yeah. Yes. And Rose was a hot mess.
What I liked was he was called a Neanderthal behind his back, and then pretty much to his face, a caveman. And he says, "Oh, I thought you called me a Neanderthal."
Yeah. And then Rose and the brother. This was surprisingly really good. Started out a little.
I liked it better than the 90s Christmas.
Really?
Yeah.
I just gave it one skosh down from 90s. It was still very good.
Yeah.
I don't remember what I gave it.
I think
we'll
get to those scores.
We have the chart.
We have those scores. Actually, I can show what the scores are offhand, but I've got to go back to one of the main screens. I don't have all of them, so we'll get to those anyway. But
Okay,
yeah,
Paul, look at that.
Yeah, Paul.
Another 4 Ben burritos.
Yeah.
Yeah, out of 5. Yeah. That was
So
up there.
Thursday and Friday nights were strong.
Yeah.
For Hallmark
I was like,
Channel.
This was, it actually creeped me out because I'm like, okay, they're giving us good movies.
Yeah.
Like, really, I was like, can this last?
Yeah.
And we knew it wasn't, but when it was going to crap out,
that
was it.
The main anticipated film of the weekend is coming up on Saturday night. It's the second film of Saturday, but first, we watched Believe in Christmas, when Beatrice reluctantly joins her best friend on a trip to an enchanting Christmas land. She's skeptical of the holiday magic surrounding them, but as she experiences festive traditions and meets a charming stranger named Ethan, she begins to question what's real and what's part of the experience. In the end, Christmasland helps Beatrice rediscover hope, love, and the magic of new beginnings. This one stars Megan O'Ree and John Reardon, who are married in real life.
They were married in 2008, popped out 2 kids.
So
that's why they have really good chemistry.
For those of you that have watched Once Upon a Time from ABC, she played the character of Red Riding Hood.
Ruby. Excellent actress. So, I mean, we were just like, who is she? So, yeah, that's why they had incredibly good chemistry, because they were already married, so they were already...
Well, that's not necessarily always the case. Remember that movie, or the movie that was in, was it, what island was that?
Some atoll in the Indian Ocean. Yeah, that was a mess. But they were only married for a couple months.
Yeah, well, they had no chemistry on screen. Can you imagine what they have in person?
Well, at least these two have been married for 16 years. It seems like they're happy. I mean, they are in Hallmark movies.
Sherry, what were your thoughts on this film?
I liked it. I really did. I found it very enchanting. I liked the whole Christmas land theme. I loved that about the movie, that it was, a Christmas specific town that she went to, and that everything was themed Christmas. I mean, I gave it a 7. It had, to me, it didn't stand up to Thursday or Friday night. So I gave that one a 7, but I would watch it again.
Yeah, I would too. I liked when she was discovering different facts about the town and who was real and who wasn't. The fact that she couldn't bake, and suddenly she won a baking contest.
It was all
staged.
It was all staged. Everything was all staged and acted. And the mom says, "Oh, I put my son on the most Grinchy of them all."
But you see, that's what made her question what was real and what wasn't, because of the fact that there were so many people playing parts in the town to give the illusion of Christmas land. A tradition that started 15 years prior, when the owner.
It was a little confusing for me at times with that aspect of the movie.
The owner of the North Pole Inn is Ethan's mother. She started the whole thing.
I'm dry.
Yes, I'm
Holy
still
cow,
sipping.
I chugged mine.
She started with this thing 15 years prior, after her husband died. Doug mentioned that.
This was a very high death weekend. I mean, 7 movies of a lot of death. Tons of death, and Hallmark does death really well.
Not that characters died during the movies, but a death of a relative or someone played an integral part.
She was
in
young.
Some aspect of most of the films.
She had dead parents, so she was constantly dwelling on that. And then the hiss at the very end. Well, you can go off into Christmas with your niece and nephew. I have no family; they're all dead.
But this film, she started the inn. After her husband died, 15 years later, she had convinced a lot of the town, and it just kept getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
And her son Ethan, it turned out, also returned to town, unbeknownst to her mother, to his mother. He actually wanted to expand the concept of Christmas land, make it bigger, so he had another person working with him on this project, and then he was going to present that to her as a Christmas gift. So the whole concept, believe in Christmas, I loved it. It was a very Christmassy film.
I like the actress because I watched her on all of the Chesapeake Shores.
Yeah, she's also Chesapeake Shore girl too. Yes, I forgot when I saw that in IMDb.
So this film
was in the middle of the road for me.
I gave it a 6.
I gave it a 4 because I had issues with it, or maybe I was going through something that moment because there was just some stuff. But I didn't think it was spectacular. I never need to watch it again.
I would, if it were on in the background. I would.
I would watch it again.
Okay.
Ben, would you?
I have remained quiet through this whole movie right here, and I've got a few things to say.
Oh.
The woman co-star friend who won the tickets initially to go to Christmas Land. Couldn't stand her. She was annoying. Sorry, that started off the movie.
That was already a deal breaker.
Direction for me.
Yep.
The premise of the film is pure Hallmark Channel, but it's extremely annoying. The sled scene that they interposed in one of those music sequences, where the 2 stars of the film were going down a sled, looked so fake. And they showed it twice.
The amount of green screen where they would show them in it, but you saw the stuff around you was really bad digital screens. Oh my God, they were horrible. And there was 3 movies that were heavy-handed on that.
And the one thing I could not get over was their music sequences where they were carrying dialogue during the music sequence. That annoyed me too.
Okay.
I gave it a 3.
Okay.
Yeah, it had a lot of issues.
So
a lot of issues.
It had a lot of issues.
So
I'm like,
I am believing that Hallmark, with their concept, was that the better of the films was going to be the second film of their normal premiere spot. In this case, on Saturday night, it was Holiday Touchdown, a Chiefs love story.
Don't
Alana
get started
Higdon.
on this.
Okay.
She is sure that her family's lifelong history as Kansas City Chiefs superfans makes them a forerunner to win the team's Fan of the Year contest. Derek, director of fan engagement for the Chiefs, is tasked with evaluating how Alana and her family stack up against 2 other finalists in this superfan contest. This one starred Hunter King and Tyler Hines. Tyler Hines,
both incredible actors and actresses,
was Derek. He was the director of fan engagement for the Chiefs. There were lots of problems with this film. Usually, I'll get this one off the table. When someone is in a contest, you cannot get involved with the contestants. That shows partiality. So you've got to remain impartial. However, From the very beginning, he had a thing for her and just kept going with it.
Yeah.
So he should have recused himself from voting for the super fan of the year. That was my take on it. But that was just one problem with it. Another one was the fact that although I understand their thinking, they had a lot of cameos in this movie.
A lot.
And they were awful. Oh gosh, the cameos were just awful. One of the worst ones was Travis
and Jason Kelsey or Kels. The mother Donna, because one of your son is dating Taylor Swift. She was in the movie, and bless her heart, she can't act. I mean, she's an amazing woman, but she was horrible. I believe the wife of the head coach of the Kansas City Chief was also in it. They were throwing everything inside this movie because I think it's like the CEO of Hallmark, I think, is also a big Kansas City Chiefs fan. But it was a mess.
Yeah.
It was bad.
I do give them nods for mentioning different sites in Kansas City, including Crown Center, which is where Hallmark is located.
It was so not a Christmas movie.
Sherry?
It was 100% not a Christmas movie.
Sherry, what were your thoughts?
I gave it a 5. And the only reason I gave it a 5 was because I loved the actors, the older guys and the grandpa.
I'm sorry, but when Ed Begley Jr. sat in that seat that was gifted to the family and the daughter went over to go look at him, to have a conversation with him, he was acting like he was dead, all slumped over.
He is ancient. Oh my God, poor guy.
But the thing is, Ed Begley is only in his 70s. He is not that ancient.
No, he looks feeble and ancient.
But I found the old men characters endearing. Sorry.
So, Sherry, Doug,
yeah.
Christy just confirmed that the CEO, they're huge.
Okay, so I'm correct. It was a fanboy. I'm doing it because I have the money and I'm creating a nice big movie because I'm from Hallmark. I knew it because I actually read a little bit about it, that the Hallmark people...
Oh, 5? No, Sherry's drinking?
Yeah, no, it was not. It ain't no 5. It was no...
I was actually watching this one at midnight. So maybe that has something to do with it. But
yeah, it was bad.
You may have been drunk with sleep deprivation.
Yeah, you're a miss.
All right, can I say something? It's never a good thing when the title of your movie has a colon in it, because it more than likely got pulled out of someone's butt.
This was a pet project.
As Richard said, it was craptastic.
It was a pet project. I want to do it because I control the purse strings. I want this movie. They had all access to the NFL in this team. That was very evident. But the digital stuff, and you were reading something about Diedrich, who is also one of the family members.
Yeah.
They were doing this when it was like 130-degree heat in Kansas City. So it was gross. And it was so not
it was filmed in June. So it was hot and humid in Kansas City.
Yeah.
But they were there dressed in,
stocking
caps and things like that. There was a lot of green screen in this that looked just awful.
More dead. Ed Begley Jr.'s wife is dead. So we're going on a lot of death here. I was just writing out who's dead. First one was dead parents and dead grandmother. Then the other one's dead dad.
But Christie's does say something. It says, Chief stuff creeps into everything when you start paying attention. So, being that it's part of Hallmark, we're going to have to start paying attention to this. Thank you for the hint, Christy.
Well, she's in the know, so...
All right, so, Sherry, what was your score? You said a 5?
2.
I gave it 5.
I 2.
3.
And I gave it a 2.
Yeah, it's for me, it is definitely not worth a rewatch. And the one thing that really slapped me in the face was the QR code that appeared on screen to tell everyone to buy the Jennifer Hudson song that they were playing during that one cut of the
Joy
movie.
to Your World.
She was on the Macy's Thanksgiving electrical parade or I keep on saying electrical parade.
Thanksgiving.
Anyways, the Thanksgiving Macy's parade. She was there. She started out the parade singing and belting that out. I'm not a huge Jennifer Hudson fan, but the song was.
All I have to say is that this movie was quite possibly one of the most committee manufactured movies I've ever watched on Hallmark Channel. It's like they had 17 people get into a room to brainstorm how many Chiefs references can we throw into the script, and then they credited 1 or 2 people to write the script.
Yeah, and for me, it was definitely a fumble. It was just
they pimped that movie since July.
Yeah.
And they were pumping it up, and I'm like, okay, let's see what they do. So it was a pet project. It was not good, people.
Sunday night. Let's move on to Sunday night. Because
we're starting to really.
The first movie of Sunday night was The Finish Line. Inspired by her father's acclaimed legacy in dog sled racing, Anya decides to follow in his footsteps. After his passing, she heads to Finland to participate in the 40th annual
some kind of
Finnish Yululuha. I'll leave it at that. Her father's final race where he fell short of the victory. I'm sorry, I don't speak Finnish.
No.
So
again, another dead parent, a dad, dwelling on the dead parent. Big time dead.
Both her parents were gone.
Yeah, both her parents were
gone.
gone.
But she was mostly dealing with her dead dad because she's bringing back his legacy.
Her entire career, her life was to win this particular race against her father's nemesis, who marred his perfect career with this one race. After this race, he stopped sledding. That was it.
And they moved to Arizona.
From Finland.
Arizona. You know where Arizona is hot. You go from Finland, snow, cool, to Arizona.
Pete's asking, how many glasses of wine did you drink with these Hallmark movies? Well, you know what? Funny thing is that Hallmark does have their wine.
Yeah, we don't have any of their wine, thank God. No, we didn't really drink.
It did. The thing is that, Sherry, what did you think of the film?
I gave it a 7. I thought it was a fun watch, and I do agree with Richard that there were some, they could have put more Christmas into it. But I did like the storyline. I liked what I saw of Finland. It was beautiful.
Oh,
yeah.
I love the Finnish tradition. Cheyenne from Superstore was in it, the green hair thingy girl. She was awesome, her friend. But I like her as an actress.
Yeah. What I liked was the way she got after her father's nemesis. Like, she wasn't afraid or intimidated by him at all.
No.
And I liked that. I found that very strong and very like, you go, girl, give it to him.
It was a lot like daughter.
Yeah.
I would have pushed him off the cliff.
Personally,
I saved the dogs.
See, I wouldn't have stopped. I would not have stopped.
I'd say, peace out. I'm out.
Okay. Personally, I loved her character. I think that her character was the standout in the film. I thought
Cheyenne?
Yes. I thought the direction of this film was a little uneven, but at the same time, I think the storyline of being a destination, I enjoyed it.
What redeemed it for me is when they were all sitting in the room and they were all talking about, are you my distant second cousin?
Yeah.
And they were trying to figure it out. That was superior.
And
she had relatives all over Finland. That was awesome.
And then having attended a Swedish church for so many years, seeing all the very familiar references to Christmas, candles in the window, things like that. It was very warming for me. So
it was definitely a good destination movie.
But yeah,
but you mentioned the direction of this movie being a little
uneven.
Uneven. Strangely enough, the director directed both films on Sunday night.
Oh,
really? So he went from Finland to Iceland?
Yes.
Okay. That makes sense.
The one thing that I have to say about this Finnish film was the horrible CGI job they did on the water scene. That was just so horrible.
Are you talking about when they were soaking in the spring?
Yes,
Mhm.
and they were that was horrible.
Yeah, that was bad.
There was a lot of bad digital screens.
That wasn't. Was it a warm spring? I thought it was cold.
No, it was a hot.
She was freezing.
She was freezing. It was a cold spring. That's
It was
right.
a cold spring.
Yeah, it was a cold spring.
Yeah.
But still,
and then,
it was.
Yeah, I'll give you that. That part was really kind of.
and then after that, they went into the sauna.
Bad.
Yeah, I mean, talk about shocking and doing all that. It was middle of the road for me.
So-
no
Yeah.
Christmas.
So while Danielle says,
exactly.
Danielle says that she loves a destination Christmas Hallmark movie, this one was in Finland, but this one was in Iceland. The Christmas Quest. An archaeologist and her ex-husband, an expert in ancient Norse languages, are sent to Iceland at Christmas time to search for the legendary treasure of the Yule Lads. When others join in the hunt, the pair finds themselves swept into a thrilling adventure as they race to keep it from falling into the wrong hands. This one starred Lacey Chabert and Christopher Polaha. Now, I'm a fan of Christopher Polaha. I loved his performance in last year's movie, A Biltmore Christmas. I liked him in
he was in a couple other movies.
He was in, I think it was We Wish You a Merry Christmas. I thought he did a very good job in that one. Anyway, Lacey, her performance, you know it's always Lacey. You know you can always hear a giggle in some of her deliveries. That's just the way she is. It's the way she delivers her lines.
But her going from being a princess and doing waltz to be Indiana Jones was not working for me. It was a horrible movie. It just was not happening. And it kept on going and it was just getting stupid. I mean, I was tapped out. It was not a good movie. And it was sad that they were pimping this movie like crazy too.
But you know what? I disagree with you. I loved the movie. I loved the adventure of it. It was totally different from anything they've done before for Christmas. I really enjoyed it.
It wasn't Christmas.
It was not a Christmas movie, though.
It wasn't. They were trying to put in Icelandic Christmas traditions.
You can't say it wasn't totally.
Just because you make a reference to it being Christmas and having a couple of things in it does not necessarily settle it into an actual Christmas movie.
Okay, now I will disagree with you on that, and that's because every destination that they went to was one of the Yule Lads, and that was all about Christmas. Everything. Yeah. Every single place, every location they went to for another clue. It's a very cultural film.
Yeah, but it wasn't like the traditional. It was just, I didn't need the suspense and them going to it and then having that one girl chase after her.
I loved that. I loved the suspense of it.
Even as Doug and I were discussing it, he says there was no baking in it. I says, actually, there was, Doug. You were cleaning the kitchen at the time.
Yeah.
Oh, I was also. Oh, in the finished one, I was mopping the floor.
Baking. Yep.
Yeah, they were kind of folding it. You didn't even need to pay attention to this movie and know what it was about.
Lacey Chabert had an accident during that movie.
Oh.
She fell off one of the ice.
What, like one of the glaciers?
One of the glaciers. She fell off of one of the glaciers.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
She was okay. How do you fall off a glacier?
It's slippery. It's cold.
Slippery. They've got.
But
see, she's not Indiana Jones or athletic. She shouldn't be doing this movie.
But I just have to ask it. Why would you get on a glacier?
Yeah, I know.
Well, it was part of the movie.
National treasure, but make it Hallmark.
It was very National Treasury. They were booking this.
I loved it. I gave it. What did I tell you? I think I gave that one a 7. I gave Finish a 7. I don't remember if I gave.
Oh, Arnie's going to show us what we actually graded right
I gave this one, the football one, is only 3.
So on the list there, the first column are the scores that I gave all the films.
No, that was me.
No, that's me. Doug is second.
No, I don't give it. I gave it a 3.
No.
And I gave it a 6.
Yeah, you gave the...
No, I gave the Quest.
Oh, you did. I'm sorry, that's the score that I missed.
Yeah, these are not exactly correct because the little spreadsheet's off. But no, I got a 9, 8, 7, 3, 4, 5, 3.
Okay, but I gave them.
They're close.
Yeah. Now, you see, the Christmas Quest, I went ahead and I gave it a 6. And that, I know that was more generous than others.
Yeah.
And see, I gave it a 9.
I enjoyed, what really sent it over the 5 score for me was the ending and how they thought that it was going to be riches in there, but it wasn't. What was rich about it was history and memories and realizing what was important in your life. I thought
trinkets that have no value. And that's what, but it's value to the people.
It was value to the people that left it there.
That's what I mean. There's no like intrinsic value, but there was so much value to it because I had little memory trinkets of family. That was, I have to say, when she went in, she goes, this is just junk, but it was actually little memory things that had meaning. And when it has meaning to it, it's very valuable. I thought that was okay.
No,
I
still
like
did not
a pile
redeem the
of
movie.
potatoes.
Proof that I will watch Kershaw and anything.
It wasn't that
great. Thank you.
I disagree with all of you.
I thought it was
would
okay.
watch it again.
I gave it a 5.
I would watch it again. I loved that movie.
I did not. I trudged through it.
Oh,
I was over it. No, it wasn't that.
Well, Paul Eichen, he kept up with all the scores, and his average now, through all the films that we've seen so far, is a 2.9 Ben Burrito, which is equivalent to 5.8 Gold Crowns. Now, for us, our average is now 6. I have to update that because Sherry gave me her scores a little late. It's actually 6.1. That's our average right now.
You might have to recalculate that because of the change in my score and the change in Doug's score.
No, I already did that.
Oh, so that's on the spreadsheet in front of
Yes, on the spreadsheet in front of me that I have, it is 6.1. But I'll go ahead and I'll update everything and I'll show that next week for everyone so that you see what all of our scores are. But in this case, 6.1 is our average, which is, I believe, would probably be a little higher than last year's average so far.
Yeah.
Hallmark has been doing a good job this year with most of their films. Some of them, not so much. I'm looking at you, The 5-Year Christmas Party.
That was bad. This weekend looks like a princess military thing, and then Sugar Plum does it look a little magical. Yeah. And I do not know what Leah's perfect is, but that's this weekend. We got another 3 to trudge through. Hanukkah.
I'm interested in Sugar Plums because the actress that plays one of the parts in there used to be in Pretty Little Liars. So
I never watched that.
I'm interested in that one. She played the character of Mona in the show, for those of you that have ever seen that show. Anyway, that is our Hallmark movie review of this week. Ooh. That was a lot to take in, so we're going to take a quick break, and we'll come back with a craft for Sherry. You're watching PTV Live Holiday Edition.
Welcome to the heartbeat of Orlando, where style meets the Sunshine State. Express your love for Orlando with our casual line of clothing, celebrating the iconic 407 area code. Feel the vibe. Wear the pride. 407 Original Brand Apparel. Available at theorlandoguy.com.
Gonna make it after all.
Join us Monday night, December 9th at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific for a special episode of PTV Live Holiday Edition. We will be interviewing television movie director Nicholas Humphreys. We've interviewed him before in the past. However, this year he has 3 films in the can for the Christmas season. We want to see what he's been up to and what these films are all about. So join us Monday night, December 9th at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific for PTV Live Holiday Edition.
Only on PTV.
watching PTV.
Outside of this box of Russell Stover chocolates, life has changed in the last 70 years. But inside, very little has changed. We still use time-honored recipes and only fine ingredients. That's why we can guarantee fresh taste and home-fashioned goodness in every piece. It's a tradition that's now available in Canada. Nobody does chocolate like Russell Stover does chocolate.
Okay, I need to start with this.
Oh, thank you. Very kind of you.
Yeah, the Russell Stover, I wanted to make sure that that was brought out there because we actually like sneeze candy, but Russell Stover is one of those memory things as a kid, and it was okay chocolate.
I never had. I wasn't until it was
right now.
Yeah, she is. Okay, but I'm also wearing this shirt right now because, yeah, as Richard said, he is coming. He's going to be staying in the Grand Mickey Suite
en route in Wednesday.
Right behind Doug, you can see a door that has a little door hanger on it that says "Privacy, please." That is the doorknob from Alice in Wonderland. That's the Grand Mickey Suite there. So Richard will be staying there, and I'm looking forward to that. So, yeah, we're excited about that, Richard. We're looking forward to the...
It's clean and sanitized.
And by the way, if you have not yet rung the bell on your subscription to Pepper Tree Villa, please do so that you will see when we go live. There may be some surprise lives this week.
We might.
So just be paying attention. We might have some...
The YouTube might infiltrate our...
Yeah, you might be able to see a tour of the forest. So be watching for that. Okay, Sherry?
Yes.
You ready for a craft?
I am.
Okay, let's get started. Richard's asking, is the Christmas special still alive? Well, there might be something like a Christmas special.
We'll see.
We'll see about that.
We'll see what kind of fun we want to have.
But you know what? I don't know. That's why I said I'm very disappointed with it. I got an acrylic box that I am not happy with at all.
Yeah,
but it's gonna do the trick. We're taking it and we're just going to start.
It looks like it was manufactured in someone's garage.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, no.
It was because of the way it's shipped?
No.
Just the way it went together and wouldn't go together. I'm throwing in some shattered ornaments. If I can get them out of here. We'll really see if they're shatterproof, right?
I think this tube of plastic is constipated.
Like travel constipation? That's a real thing.
Okay, so what's going on here? Oh, wow.
Yeah, we're putting in a bunch of different...
Oh, wow.
And then what we're going to start doing is... Hold that, Ben, please. We're going to start putting in some lights.
Hey, can you rotate the camera, Skosh?
Sherry can bring the...
Sherry, you need to get closer to Ben.
Yeah.
Can't see.
Well, it'll fill up. Hold on. I'm feeding in some lights.
Are those fairy lights?
They're fairy lights. Go ahead and let me have that. Pour some more of these in.
I'm just her little monkey tonight.
There's that one.
A lot of glitter.
These are just all leftover. You know what these are leftover from? These ornaments?
I have no idea.
From the Mickey Mouse wreaths we did several years back.
Oh my word!
And they've just been hanging around. Hold that there, please.
Oh, we have a question. Is this a Ben Safe craft?
It very much is, yes.
Thanks, Matt.
So you've got an acrylic box and you're filling it with ornaments.
And lights.
And lights.
Lights over there.
Oh, all that glitter.
I know.
Sherry, Jim has a question. Is Sherry picking tonight's lottery numbers? What's going on?
Is the Wilhelm scream on that?
I do not have the Wilhelm scream here.
We should do the Wilhelm scream.
Yeah, Jim, could you send me a copy of the Wilhelm scream so that I can add it to our little stream deck here?
It's such a...
And I'm just going to stick some of these in so that they just can add some more sparkle to it.
Yeah, be careful, Ben. Don't cut Ben.
I'm thinking I should turn off the circle, the ring light in front of us, so you don't get as much of a reflection. Let me.
Sherry, Paul is saying that it's a good thing you didn't use glass bulbs, the glass baubles.
Oh, I would never use glass balls for this project.
Oh wow, the whole room just got very warm with the glow from the tree.
That does look a little bit better.
So I'm just kind of stuffing these gold beady things down in here.
Thank you, Jim.
Okay, let's put some more in.
Yep. And I think you're going to be fine with just one packet of lights.
I think so too.
We were considering putting 2 of these things in here.
Ooh, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Now, is this float in a bathtub, or what is this for?
It sits in a corner of wherever you put it.
So it's just a big box of pile of ornaments that light up. So it just...
Well, it gives you a kind of an idea of different things you can do to present ornaments and lights and make it just a little different.
Okay. I mean, I have a big vase that I put all my pine cones in.
Random leftover things like beads and I'm just kind of dumping them in any which way.
And you know the thing is that with a lot of craft that you do end up with a lot of leftovers.
I do.
This is the last of the...
Good. And then what I'm going to do is just cover it with
a bunch of other crap.
The berries, because I don't, believe it or not, I don't have enough ornaments here.
How big is that box? What's the size?
It is 10 by 10 by 14.
Oh, that thing's huge.
Yeah, it is.
It could be used as an end table.
Michelle says it needs some goldfish in there.
So you could do a big vase.
It looks like an aquarium.
I'm going to light up my big giant vase with lights of my pine cone.
You know what? It's not a bad idea. We could do something. We'll do something similar to this with pine cones.
Yeah, pine cones need to light up, not sparkly, glittery things. I think my back muscle is wonky.
Uh-oh.
I know. I'm a little off-putting. Might have to massage it.
Do you have anything else in there?
My Theragun.
I've got these little ornaments, but they've got
the green. Yeah, that would throw that off.
You guys will be looking forward to the giant pine cone. It's not a giant pine cone. It's a project I'm doing, and I'm making edible pine cones. So it's quite the project. I've already.
So
you got some
watch out for that.
Okay, hold on, guys.
Yeah, that's not gonna. That's not going to fly.
What?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it's supposed to take a lot of the large size ornaments, but I'm just kind of using what I've got here on hand because I didn't want. Let's see something here.
Yeah, pine cone trees.
Well, now I'm going to do pine cone vases, a pine cone thing.
This is how much has been put into it.
Rotated. I want it rotated. Oh, so it's a giant cube.
It is a giant cube.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it?
Well, Jim says the scream has been sent.
Well, you have to check your interwebs.
I'll check my email.
Your e-mail.
And then...
Here's a couple of green...
Okay. Then what I'm going to do is put the lid on it.
Oh, I see the transfer of the file.
And then we're going to take
My
some
God,
ribbon.
all of the Cyber Monday emails. Ugh.
I know. I got tons of them too.
I mean, it's like hundreds. I can't. It's like whack-a-mole. You can't kill them. Bye.
Now, is that... Get it in the middle of the... Okay. Bring it up. Hold that there, please.
Yes, ma'am. Monkey boy.
Yes, Miss Sherry.
Put Gudetama in there. It's a little late now. And I wouldn't want Gudetama to get all glittery.
No. Then you can't sleep with it and you would glitter in bed.
What makes you think I would put that thing in my bed?
I don't know. You sleep with plushies, don't you?
No, I do not. I sleep with pillows. I've got 8 pillows on my bed. Ow.
And Ben, as promised.
Yep. Thank you, Jim.
That
you
was kind of
programmed that thing fast.
And then I'm going to do another piece.
Let me guess. The opposite direction.
How'd you guess? I haven't tried this out, guys, so we're going to see what it's like all together.
This is creativity in action.
Well, that's just it. When you're crafting, you work with what you got, you experiment. If it works, it's great. If not, you try again.
Well, and sometimes sometimes I will do things ahead of time so that you guys can see something done.
Yeah. For the craft, we usually use an overhead camera, but this project is far too big for an overhead camera in this case. Not unless you mount the camera from the ceiling.
Yeah, that's not happening.
No.
And the next craft we do.
Okay, get ready with the scream again.
Pull your finger out.
Good timing.
Yeah, the whole. I got more crap to put in there.
Oh, wait. You forgot something.
Yeah, there's a lot of. I mean, if you want crystal boxes that have stuff in them, I mean, this is.
I've got a bow.
Oh, that's a big bow.
That's a big
bow.
It's a big fluffy bow.
You kind of need it.
Where's the beef?
Yeah.
So what I will do is slide the pipe cleaner underneath.
Because that's something we all need to learn how to do.
Well, this is how you would do bows if you were just using wire instead of...
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't you don't put the ribbon on and then make a bow with what's there.
Right. You can tell Sherry's been unboxing an ornament. She's got glitter all over her face.
Yes, there's
But
times where we sit at the
I'll
table.
tell you this though, it's pretty.
When we sit at the table and I eat, and the way the hat, and you do that too when you're over and you're helping, you guys move your face. I can see little sparkles, little thing, and it's like I said, that stuff is fairy herpes. It gets everywhere.
We'll go ahead and give that one a Dougism.
Okay, Ben.
Yeah.
You want to do the honors?
No, I'll hold it. You do the honors.
Ooh. Turn off your tree. I can't see.
Okay, hold on.
So, I mean, it's very cool.
I like that. The lights. Ooh, that angle there.
Yeah.
Yeah, right
Yeah,
there.
That's actually kind of cool.
I like the glow.
Yeah, it is fun. So, at any rate, you don't have to. You can use a vase
Or a much smaller box.
or a much smaller box, but I'm going to be putting this one on my fireplace.
Oh, very nice.
I like it. I mean, it's a cool idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you can take this off present.
So that's, yeah.
Where did you procure the box?
I got it on Amazon.
She should have gone to Tap Plastics.
Yeah, I should have. I probably should have.
We have
It's
these glass.
It's a great idea, though.
We have these glass like candy dishes that are like heavy.
Yeah,
And
the
we put
red
lights in them.
that look like the gift boxes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we put lights in them to light up, but we had to nix them this year because our table needed to change. We have other things on it.
Yeah, I that's a nice box, and the bow especially just sets it off.
Let me get some of this.
Sure enough, there's Jean. Great box and bow.
Yep.
Big old bow, big old box.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'll probably just go and get another box of maybe gold or red combination to just fill it totally up.
Well, we want to, at the very after Christmas, we need to go to Hobby Lobby to pick up some more cheap, tacky outdoor ornaments that are big, so we could partially put them in our miniature tree line for the front.
Yes.
We just need to get really throwaway
You know
ornaments.
what I found that you guys can have if you want. In one of my boxes that I was unboxing, there's several of those light bulb plastic ornaments that have the glitter inside of them.
Okay.
All of those glitter ones in the different colors, so you can have those.
Yeah, those are just going outside. We don't need a lot.
Yeah, as Doug mentioned, you'll see the trees in the moment of Groovy. He's talking about the outside trees. That's in the moment of Groovy. You'll see a lot of some stuff of us making jam. We have been busy making raspberry, olala berry, strawberry banana, and
Pomegranate.
Yeah, pomegranate jelly.
We're going to have 11, almost 12 cases of jam. And so we don't know, we'll have leftovers, but yeah, we had to give myself yesterday a break. Because we made 3 batches one day, 2 the other day, and I said, okay, I'm over it.
Yeah, Sherry,
I needed to take a break.
Jeannie
Jam making
does
jam is a lot.
Maybe if you put an empty square vase in the center of it, it wouldn't take as many ornaments. You can put some fill in the center.
That's true.
It's a clever idea.
Yeah,
I mean, I do that with some of my vases, but
that's all we did this weekend is watch Hallmark movies and make jam.
Yeah.
Where other people went out and spent money and had fun. That's all we did.
no, I stayed home,
Yeah,
watched the movies.
we stayed home watching movies, unboxing ornaments, and decorating.
Well, we had a
trees.
run of
Just-
quick errands. We had to do a few little
Just
things.
all my Hallmark ornaments that I unboxed today. I started at 9 this morning and was just finishing up when Ben came through the door at 4:00.
Sounds
I
about
believe
right.
that. Yeah, now for me, I was making a lot of jam, but that's because we have a boutique coming up at my office next week on Wednesday.
Oh man. Okay. All right.
Sherry has a table at the boutique as well. She will be selling some goods. And then what she doesn't sell, we'll probably be doing an episode of Shop PTV.
If we can find the time to do that.
Yes. People want to buy stuff.
Because I leave again. See, I leave tomorrow. Hopefully my train trip will be uneventful, unlike the last one.
She's never here, which is why it's been hard to get the tree decorated this year.
Hey,
I leave tomorrow, go up, and then I'm helping Megan with a smorgasbord on Thursday. And then I'll be coming back on the train Saturday, going to the villa. And then Sunday, I was telling some friends in church yesterday, next Sunday is the last Sunday that I'll see them until the new year.
Okay. Okay, and then Matt was working on a fake fireplace for his apartment for Christmas.
Like
he sent me some pictures. I haven't shown anything yet because I want to show you the end result, which reminds me, we want to have a virtual Christmas forest. If you have a Christmas tree and you'd like to show it to our village here, please send it to us at our email address, peppertreevilla@gmail.com. We would love to feature your tree in our virtual Christmas forest. We want to see what you have. So
I don't have room to go back to what Matt said and what we were doing. In the 50s, I think it was the 1950s, there was a cardboard fireplace. That was all the rage. We have absolutely no room for it, but God, I would get it. I don't know what I would do with it, but I've seen a lot of retro pictures because that was like the thing is put up the.
I would say
very retro cardboard fireplaces.
If we did have it, we'd probably have it on set behind us.
I would do something. If I could get my hands on one, I'd get it.
Everyone, thank you so much for joining us tonight for this episode of PTV Live Holiday Edition. We'll be back next Monday night with an interview with Nicholas Humphreys, television movie director from Canada. He has directed 3 films for the season. We'll let you know what those movies are, where you can see them, and when you can see them, because I believe 2 of them are all ready for viewing now. 1 is still yet to come. It will be premiering later this month. That I do know. But I'll give you all that information next week during our show with Nick Humphreys. I'm looking forward to that interview.
He's done for, I think, with his travels. So,
yeah.
Good for him.
And Roxanne's asking, did I miss a video of all your trees? No, you have not. We have not yet posted a video of all the trees yet. That's coming. We will be doing that. So, but thank you so much for joining us tonight. I think it's time to go grab some dinner.
I need to scarf something down. I need food. Thank you for all watching. Watch our little escapades that we've done.
And to Margie.
Thank you, Margie.
Thank you so much for the super chat of $2. We really appreciate that. They are never expected, but always appreciated. Thank you so much. Of course, those super chats go right into making things better on the show for you every week. Thank you so much for joining us. We will be back next Monday night. In the meantime, everyone, have a magical evening. I'm Arnie.
I'm Doug.
I'm Ben.
I'm Sherry.
You've been watching PTV Live Holiday Edition here on Pepper Tree Villa. Everyone, we'll see you next week. And now, your moment of groovy. Good night, everyone.
Enjoy.
PTV Live Holiday Edition has been brought to you by our patrons. Kristin Kohs at the Sanctuary in Pleasant Hill, California. Gene G. Jr. Christi Turner. CandyMom 15. On the Porch with Todd and Ken. Matt and Tyler. Bay Area Doors. Chili Willy's Smokehouse Barbecue. Let's Celebrate TV, and The Orlando Guy.